So good morning, my name is Alok and this is Waking Wise. We are taking sessions on Vedant where our end objective is can we have a process-centric approach to learning, practicing and meditating on Vedant. That is how it is. So sit back, relax and take a deep breath. Keep your back straight, the L5S1. This bend has to be absolutely straight. Right? Because this is a magical bend of life. We will sometimes we'll take a session purely on yoga, but you'll realize that how why this bend is so magical. So take a deep long breath. Purakaha. Inhale. Re chakaha. Exhale. Purakaha. Inhale. Re chakaha. Exhale. Purakaha. Inhale. 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Re chakaha. Exhale. 5, 7, 9, 10 seconds. 1:1 ratio. For the new participants, 1:1 ratio. This is known as Abhyanta Pranayam. So you fill up the tummy, fill up the chest, fill up the shoulder, and then you fill up the entire body, and then you inhale. Similarly, you exhale in that particular format. Drop down your shoulders, drop down your chest, pull your tummy back to your spine and exhale. Purakaha. Rechakaha. Very slow, very deep, very subtle. Purakaha. Deep, long inhalations. Very slow, very deep, very profound. Rechakaha. You'll find that the mind is wavering. And the moment you find that the mind is wavering, you know what you need to do. You need to bring it back to the breath. This is the only mantra. The ultimate word is living in the present. Purakaha. Keep your spine straight. Keep your shoulders straight. As long as you cannot, you can keep your body still. You will ensure that the mind is still. Re Chakaha. Try and put some pillow in your lower back to give you that additional straightening which is required. Purakaha. There is a mind. Go and chase a mind. You'll find that the mind is either in the past or in the future. Is the mind in the present? What does the past signify? We already know that. What does the future signify? We already know that. What does the present call? We understand that. Present is a life. Present is the moment of existence where we are connected with the energy of the universe. Purakaha. Inhale the energy of the universe, all the positive energy. Rechakaha. Exhale all the negative energy, negative thoughts in your mind. Anything which is absolutely negative. Rechakaha. Completely exhaling. Purakaha. Now I will not say Purak Rechak. You keep on doing 10 seconds, 12 seconds of inhalations and exhalations. And the moment you feel that you have stopped doing long inhalations and exhalations, bring back to the activity and start to move. So this is the only work that the mind needs to do. Pay attention on the breath and ensure that the breath is going on long and deep. This is the only work that the mind has to do. Pay attention on the breath and ensure that you're taking deep and long. You'll slowly feel and realize that the mind is clinging to something and it's not allowing to come to the breath. We have taken meditations of these sorts in the early episodes, right? And today we'll understand the ultimate form of rejection and dejection of the subjects. Vishon Taj. Taj means rejection, rejecting the objects. You know how can you reject the objects? By staying in the present. The only way of rejecting anything which is either has happened in the past or may happen in the future is by staying in the present. Because the moment you stay in the present, you devoid the existence of the past and you delinquish the possibility of the future. That is the ultimate mantra. Vishayon Taj. Reject the rejections which you have faced. Reject the bonds which are attaching to the mind, which are not allowing you to focus on the breath. This breath is immortal. You have 33,000 breaths a day over a spread of 100 years. Every breath is calculated. This is divine breath. One breath no more, one breath no less. This is the present exchange of the divine karma. Yes, no point clinging the mind to something which is pure speculation, pure trading, pure imagination, pure visualization. No, or maybe pure factual, but which does not have any relevance today, maybe from the past, or pure speculation which may happen in the future, which may not be the reality. Reject every single thing which is holding you to bring your mind to the breath. And you know what those are? Those are our own subconscious fears. That if we leave those particular things, what will happen? They will become anath, right? But remember, the one who's being disowned, God owns them. So they will become dinanath, right? Leave whatever worries that you have. Leave whatever calm, crowd, low, moh, matsar. These are the five objects which come out of the engagement of the senses with the subjects. As we have seen earlier, when the eyes interact with something of beautiful nature, there is lust which gets originated, right? And similarly, when the mind interacts through some sense organs, maybe through touch or feel, to something which is good to eat, then there is another lust which comes out of it. Right? So, out of the five senses, there are five negative attributes which come out of it. Keep breathing, keep bringing your mind to the present, keep cutting the umbilical cord with your own self created issues. Those issues are nothing but your overreactions in the past to the objects and subjects of the material world which never deserve that much attention. Never ever. Stay in the present. And even if you can stay for 2% of the time of the entire meditation, you are done. No point repenting your own mind saying that you can't do it. No, you don't need to be. You're not a robot who will do it in 100% the first attempt. Right? No, this is not machine. This is human consciousness, and it is fluid. It will do it 1% in the first instance, 0.5%, maybe 5%, maybe 0.1%, but it will do it. That's for sure. And then the cycle will begin. The patterns will change. Stay in this continuous cutting the throat mindset, dejecting your own self-created cords with the objects of the material world, which may be attachment, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, मत्सर, ईर्ष्या, ahem, of the past, of the future, lust, anger, greed, fascination, right? Too much of consumption, or people have done something wrong to your body, people have done something wrong to your mind. This is the time to reject, deject, disown them. Why? And there is a scientific reason for that, and there is a spiritual reason for that. Spiritual reason is every energy when it creates, it gets converted into another form and then changes into form to another. That object becomes dead after the energy has migrated out of it. So if you got anger with some issue in life or somebody did wrong to you, that energy had already transformed into something else. Now that event does not exist. Why? Because it's pure mechanical, or it's a pure imaginary event now because the energy is not there. Similarly, scientifically, anything which is past is past. You can't bring it back to the future. It had its own time, place of doing it. Spiritually speaking, there is no energy which you cannot change to divine energy because you are part of divine. Stay in this place in time where you are cutting all the cords of ownership with all the negative attributes which are coming out of the objects and subjects of the material world, taking deep long breaths in the from the nose till the tummy, from the tummy back to the nose, and when the mind is having a large scissor in its hand, cutting all those cords and liberating from the mental baggage and mindset. Vishyon Taj. Taj means untej. Untej is last, last of the last. There is no there is no last which is after the last in Antej. विषयों का पतन, अंतज विषयों का नष्ट, जो उत्पन्न में भी अंत में हुए थे उनका नष्ट. Cut these cords. Yes, you can do it. You've already done it earlier. Now you're sitting to do it only. Earlier you must have done in unconscious time, or maybe forced by someone else, or maybe by being unaware you just forgot. But this time when you're cutting and disowning the baggage, feeling light, feeling the freedom of being in the present, just being in the present, that is the ultimate word. Cut the past. Gatasu na gatasu, nana shochanti pandita. Gata soon is past, agata soon is future. The one who doesn't think about the past and the future is the supreme soul, O Arjun. He is the Pandit, he is the Brahman. Because if you cannot think about the past, you have delinquished your past. It's a bygone era now. If you cannot think about the future, you have exercised the power of controlling the mind, which is absolutely alien. An individual who can control his mind from the past to the future and the future is not a normal individual. You are not normal. You are divine. The moment you acquire that ability to bring the mind in the present, you become divine. You connect with the divinity of the universe. Slowly, slowly, very slowly, Try and feel the softness of this moment, the fluidity of this moment. You may find some different colors in the mind. You may find different thoughts coming in and going away. Maybe creative thoughts, maybe thoughts where you need to forgive someone or you need to apologize to someone. Do it mentally. You may never get the time and space in the world to go and visit to those people. Done mentally is the same as done physically because the vibrations and the energies produced are the same. The reason why in the Indic scriptures you have the power of sankalp. You sit here and take a sankalp in your hand of taking a Ganga Jal and you get the same benefit as taking a physical Ganga Jal in your hand. Yes, take the willpower from your mind, whatever feeling that the mind throws, of apology, of forgiveness, of blessing, of something which is creative. This is what the state of true reflection is. You are reflecting on yourself by cutting the past and delinquishing the non-existent future. Only then you are reflecting on yourself. Feel the lightness, the mellowness. Even if you're feeling heavy, it's perfectly okay. Whatever the emotion is, positive side, negative side, just be aware and feel through it. Slowly and steadily. Fold your hands, bow down your head, and pray to your divine, your own personal divine Lord, to give you the strength so that you can immediately disconnect the calls which come from the subjects of the material world when you deal with them. And you no longer keep them in a storage in a mental warehouse. Pray. The power of prayer is so supreme, it cuts across all emotions and intellectual analysis. Pray to your divine that whenever you get disturbed or unstable in the material world, it gives you the energy to disown, disconnect, and disengage with that subjects, the order of subjects and the order of objects. Bow your hand and bow your head in the feet of your own divine, your own Lord, your own Devta, Devi, your own very special Lord, which is your personal Lord. And He always listens to you. You always listen to Him. Slowly come back to the body, come back to the mind, the present state. Feel the place where you're sitting. Slowly move your shoulders, move your head, move your body parts, rub your hands, put it on your face and your body. Open your eyes. We are done for today's session. Any questions which I can quickly answer? Any questions which I can quickly answer? Any questions? Mr. Bala, Kunal, Saurabh?
Very good question. Thank you. No questions.
Thank you. So we'll look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow and hope you have a great time in your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.